Entering accessibility tab, enumeration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle enumeration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
On the road against the two best coaches, man. Gotta come away with one.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams, and these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Crimson Tide head coach has let me know pregame. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
That Big Ten hit different. That Big Ten hit different. We found out last week. We good now. You dig? Al ain't make the road trip. He too big.
The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go.
Fuck it, we bring it.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Your old team, Saint.
This is
Show me
what
suck.
we expected. This crowd ready
Oh,
to
these
make
niggas
its
ice.
presence known. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't like that start for this offense. I like coming out, being aggressive, throwing the football, but we got to keep our QB clean. Like, this is a huge part of the game, man. Keep that guy, his nerves down, keep his jersey clean. This offense has got to protect their guy.
St. Clair quickly to the tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job.
Let's go, big fella. Rumble, nigga. That's a grown man up in there.
So he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
It's only 88, but I don't need him for the speed, you dig? I need him to run hard. I need him to do this.
You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down.
Yeah, I ain't raising it,
and that's really a tone setter,
I raise straight break, tackle, and carry.
You're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical. We're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football.
Yeah, he had Alabama back, dude. And nobody had offense on him.
Tavian St. Clair unloads to the wideout. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Get boy, way to take a hit, boy.
Oh, he's got some space.
You got to die for it.
The 15-yard line, big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
You got to die for it today, boy.
It's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up in the touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there. Because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible. Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. And you're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown!
Way to win, O. Way to win, O.
Finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is
right.
good.
Yeah, right. He couldn't get his head around it.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore.
Tell him drive.
Short of the 20-yard line on the return.
He's going to learn to fucking drive today. I got buku Dallas fans at work too. That should be mind-boggling.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick spin on the line. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space
This is
than they
Louis
would be
playing,
on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Jackson.
That's cool.
Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Tackle 91.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Changing the routes with his receiver. SZN in the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the right side. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard
That's on me.
line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands
That's
of
on,
your
that one on me.
playmakers. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own.
Bro, you not beating Zero out there. That's his job.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
That's
He
cool.
works his way ever
Now you got to get it
all
y'all.
the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, this guy's a weapon,
You know
throwing it and
You know
running
the
it,
rule.
and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be...
Touchdown, Ohio State! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I fucked up my camera.
And they tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Yeah, I knew he was going to quick hike me. I was trying to help make my adjustments.
And he's going to bring this one out.
Oh, come
That
on.
gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting
That
from
nigga
their
let
own
you out.
12.
That nigga cut you, let you go for free, let you walk.
They'll start on the ground with Buck.
Oh, my God.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Back his ass up now.
Throwing St. Clair. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down.
Let's go! Let's go, freshman! Make a fucking play today!
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a
No, he
standstill
started
in
the
first.
game.
Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd.
He led the 1st drive.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, my God.
The defense has set him up. Turning it on. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. Left side is Jackson. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position
Sick
count.
of niggas
You've
not
got
having
opportunities,
offenses,
you got to
boy.
pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Yes.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. St. Clair. They're working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell.
You got to break that tackle, Tufo. It's just him. It's just him, bro.
It's second and 7. To the air. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Run the gun on third down, St. Clair. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Breaks into the open. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on first and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He's changing the play. Here's the Iamaleava to throw. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava escapes the pressure to his right. He's not afraid to go deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gonna field this one in tight quarters.
Damn, I couldn't get back in.
Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tavian St. Clair. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the
audible
ground.
ankle.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Throwing, Iamaleava. He's taking the shot. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. A sweet return.
I'm so glad his offense shitty too.
43. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's St. Clair. Here comes the heat. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big
He's not. He's just
They
not,
got it
gang.
down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Shakes off the defense.
What are we holding? What are we
There's a
holding?
flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
I gotta work so hard to score, but I respect. I respect. All I have to do is respect. I just gotta
So it's now
dig
1st
deep.
and 20 after that holding call.
Come on, nigga.
Throwing St. Clair. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out.
I just got to get the ball in his hands. You dig? I just got to get the ball in his hands.
On the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those lines.
Stop backing them niggas up. They walk up, let them die. You dig?
By the Buckeyes, that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one.
He
got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now
I wanted to step up in the pocket and make that throw, but the left tackle forced me to pat the ball.
They have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Under pressure. Got him for the sack.
Nigga, I dig it. That wasn't long at all. Fuck.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Fourth down, St. Clair. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Iamaleava. He's going to take a shot.
God damn, that nigga threw 70 yards.
It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Iamaleava to throw.
Oh my God.
Vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Searching for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Oh, my God.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield at St. Clair. They're all over it. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. St. Clair fires to the wideout.
Oh my God. Give me some air on the fucking ball, gang.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here at Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Boston College, taking on the number 6 team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Eagles, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Jackson.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Just run with that nigga, man.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out wide right, it's Smith. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to...
Looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Iamaleava. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. This quarterback part of their running game. Got enough.
You better dig!
Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man.
Solid, boy. That nigga is solid.
See how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down.
Come on, freshman. I know you're new here, but you got to hit me, gang. You got to hit me.
Russell.
You got to hit me, freshman.
In the end zone, he's got it.
I know you're new here. You don't know the terminology. It's the academy. But you got to hit me, gang.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
You gotta earn it back. You gotta earn that back.
He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here.
Call that nigga Jimmy Clausen, boy. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut like a
Ohio State
motherfucker.
sending out the offense to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you gotta be able to fit.
Sent it downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Keeps it and gets the first down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down.
No, because I realized I can't go cover that. I had a zone responsibility. It's good. Just want to run against the whole
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Gets rid of it.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10.
Flip that, flip that.
Good
job, 5.
A whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing, Iamaleava. Still looking to his right. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Fourth down, Iamaleava.
Oh, I can't get there. I can't get there.
A huge stand by the defense.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation. You
got to block him better than that.
They get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Keelan Russell timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Now here's Russell, looking for a deep man. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Yeah, that's the story of the fucking game.
This 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Delayed handoff. It's Jackson. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Now on first down from the 43. Making the adjustment.
Please do. I'd rather you run it than throw it. You do it.
Gonna take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats.
It's ugly and sloppy on both ends. You dig? Nigga just got to dig deep.
Right now in the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. A little release to the back. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll have to push the ball down the field.
That's why I told you to stay over there, 19. That's exactly why I told you to stay over there.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Rush right in his face. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Grown fucking man, what?
Man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter take the lead. They just
Brendan
seem
lost
to carry
already, huh?
so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
I need Brendan to lose. I need him to lose because he got busy schedule for niggas like that.
They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance and just steamrolling the defense.
I want violence.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game.
Because you a buster.
Couldn't ask for anything more. Throwing Russell. Fires quickly.
Let me get loose.
Across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I spent all season working on my nigga. You dig?
They'll give it to Fluff.
Damn.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though.
I can't throw it. I can't throw it, bro. I can't throw it.
And they get him at the 46.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Turns it upfield. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down.
It's about me. I can't
out
kick.
there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Russell will throw for it on 4th. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Playing tight. That's why you playing tight.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Long way to go on second down. Throwing, Imaliava, looking to the big tight end. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Using his feet. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Offense in a bunch formation. To throw, it's Russell. Got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. That's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practice that all week, and it shows up big here late.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this 4th and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
4th down, Russell. Unloads to the right.
I hit X. I hit X. I had already hit X, bro.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find
I had already hit X to catch the ball.
No doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2 minutes.
I just wanted the first down.
Russell.
Look, oh my God.
They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Late in the game, 4th quarter, who's going to step up? Just a few seconds ago, it was the offense coming up with a big play offensively, but how about the defense answering with a sack of their own?
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Look out. He's got it. At the 35, he's open. Great job by this.
He's tired, gang. He's exhausted. He's exhausted. That nigga's exhausted, bro.
Timeout with 30 seconds left.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Fuck it.
Russell will throw for it on fourth.
Fuck it.
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. They're doing everything they can to erase this deficit.
That's not the route I wanted, Adrian, but he's not listening right now. You know, I just had to call him, bro.
Two fourth down situations, and they just can't make a play when it matters most.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Keelan Russell. Here comes the heat. Down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Working that left side now. He's going for the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and
What's
goal.
the call, bro?
And perfect situational
awareness
here. Get the first down. Don't get greedy. Stop the clock.
Yeah, and that's why this team practices these types of 2-minute situations all week long leading up to games so that everybody's on the same page. That receiver did an awesome job getting out of bounds to try to preserve as much clock as possible.
Back to throw, it's Russell. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on this kicker now. You need to make this kick to send it into overtime, but this is not a chip shot. This is not a gimme, and this is college football. Crazier things have happened.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on
Woo!
this.
Boy, he should have. He should have. He should have.
Good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
He should have.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime.
I was hoping he wouldn't, bro.
Alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Right side, it's Rogers. Got space. Touchdown, Buckeye. They strike first.
We're hiking, man.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. In front of them, they have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll run it on the counter. Got a little space. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You can just see the excitement this defense has.
I was reading left to right by the time I got to it. My left guard and my lap.
That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge